Hello, my name is Dr. Joseph Pisano, and you can find me at musetech.net, mustech.net. I'm the founder of that site and also the founder of musicednews.com, as well as another of technology and music technology sites. You can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/Pisano, Pisanojm. I'd love it if you followed me there and gave me a shout out. Today, I wanted to actually talk to you a little bit about Twitter and show you an application that I found that is a phenomenal Twitter application that not many people know about. And they certainly don't know about it as in the particular way that I'm going to use it here. And the topic of the day is, how do we filter Twitter? One might ask the question that why would you want to filter Twitter? And that actually is a phenomenal question. The answer to that is, if you think about it, comes pretty easy. If you're at a conference or if you are at a class situation or any type of public situation where you might want to project tweets to let people see the buzz that's going on, either through using hashtags or with a particular name. You might want to project that up onto a wall or a screen and generate a little bit of enthusiasm about the back channel, as it were, that's happening at the time. And it's actually a great idea, but the big issue comes with Twitter is that it's really an unfiltered device. It's difficult to, because there's no built-in ways to use filters, to filter out things. Twitter is a little bit of a danger for people. You don't want to put up on the wall something that all of a sudden becomes pornographic or overly profane, and all of a sudden people are upset about that, and it's very difficult to just kind of have somebody sitting at the computer next to the LCD projector there all the time to deal with these type of things. So I decided I was going to do a little bit of research into that. And long story short, after working with Yahoo Pipes, working with RSS manipulations and things like feed rinse and all kind of things, I just wasn't happy with what I found. And just the other day, I found an incredible program called Mixero. This is the little icon of it down here. It's a little green four-leaf, and it's spelled Mixero. And this program's going to open up in just a second. Okay, here you see the Mixero site. You see Mixero. It's actually not a site. This is the front end of the application to log in. Mixero, reducing the noise. This is me. You can see that this works with Facebook and Twitter on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and log in. Now, I'm using Windows 7 currently for this application. Wait a couple seconds here, and the Mixero screen will open here. Okay, here it is. You can see that this has a 3-column layout. On the left over here, these are basically the people that I'm following. This is everything from me. Standard Twitter feed, very pretty over here. Okay. And then in the middle, you have kind of a column that is a shortcut column. Using Mixero, you can create things called channels, which could be a search on Twitter or a particular name, and pull in RSS feeds. Very quick way to go to things. And then on the right over here, this is just simply my contacts that I have over here. Now, what we're going to try and do here is we're going to try and filter this Twitter feed over here on the left. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to direct you, here's my picture. I'm going to go right above that, and I'm going to click on the options tag. Now, there are some really awesome features in Mixero that I really haven't seen in things like TweetDeck or even Hootsuite, but it's very cool. But we're not here to talk about the coolness of this app. What we're here to talk about is, how do we filter? So I'm going to go over here to this little global filter, and before I open this up, I got to let you know that I put in a couple of what we would call minor swear words that we might want to filter out on here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. And you'll see here that there's a global filter. Now, once I enable this, I'm going to go ahead and enable this. You can see I have 3 words here, a little bit minor, profane words up here. And once this is enabled and applied, then this Twitter feed up here will not show any posts or any tweets or anything that contains these particular words. And you can basically just add as many as you would like to this, and it happens quite transparently. It doesn't say over here that any of these things are blocked. It just simply removes them. So we'll just try something here real quick. I'm going to delete these words, and I'm going to click on the apply. So those are gone. Let's take a look over here at the little Music Ed News bot. So let's just say, for instance, that we wanted to get rid of the word skeleton. So I'm just going to go ahead and type this in here. Okay, SKELTON. I'm going to click apply. Now watch when I click apply. This is just going to disappear. Click apply. That's gone. You never knew it was there. And that's basically how it works. Now I'm going to unenable this. Click apply. You'll see that it comes back. Also, if I wanted to simply get rid of a user that was causing problems, let's say it was Music Ed News, I could go over here, enable this, and type in the user, Music Ed News, and click apply. And now anything from that particular users is gone from the Twitter feed. And you can see just how amazing this is for putting something up on an LCD projector for a conference or for a class or any type of public venue. Now, granted, you have to go through and punch in all the words. You can find a lot of these profane lists in simple text files on the web, or you can make up your own list on here. Now, let me show you a couple other things that make this really nice for use in the application of projecting up for a conference or something like that. I'm going to go ahead and close this. If I go up here, you'll find that in addition to having a global filter, if I go up here, I can have a filter particularly or uniquely for this particular feed that is up in front. So if I click that, I can add keywords here. It's only going to filter out this particular feed. Likewise, I can filter by user as well up here, and it shows me all of the users up here. It might be a little difficult to pull up from here, but if you see it happening up here, you can click on them and pull them away. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull both of those off right now. So let's say I've got my global filter set up and I just want to show a feed. The easiest way to do that with Mixero, we're going to kind of get rid of this little column in the middle and this little column on the right here. I can X out of that. It closes this one. I can X out of this and it'll close this one and just leave me with this column. But I really don't want this column here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on this Open in New Window icon up here. So I'm going to click on that. You're going to see now that I have a new window, and I can just basically maximize this window. And now if we let this up with the projector going and the global filter is on, you can be significantly more assured that you're not going to have profanity or users that are causing problems up there, and you can have a little bit more confidence in the fact that you're going to go ahead and try something like this for a conference. So anyways, I hope that this was a great tutorial for you. I hope you get a lot of use out of it, and I'd love to hear from you. Again, you can find me at musetech.net, and I'd love for you to follow me at Twitter. It's twitter.com/PisanoJM. My Twitter name is PISANOJM. Thanks, and hopefully we'll see you on the next screencast that I'll be doing.